Hi, in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to install and start using OBS to do your own screencasting. The first step you have to do is go to Google and you have to type OBS. And once you have this window, click in this link. If you are using a Windows computer, click in Windows. You have to wait until OBS is downloaded, and once it's been downloaded, you have to go to the downloads folder. You get your OBS here, full installer, and then what you're going to do is to double click here and start installing the program. When your program has been finally installed, what you're going to get is a program like this, and this is going to be the first window you're going to be shown. Once you're here, the next step is to know the program. This is the area where you're going to work to do your screencasting. This is known as scenes and this is known as sources. You're going to get at the beginning something that is going to be called scene 1. So you are going to get also this empty space in the sources section. Remember that screencasting means to record your own screen. So that's going to be the next step we have to follow. And to record our screen, what we're going to do is to add a source. Go to this plus button, click, and select the option Screen Capture. Accept. Accept. And now what you have here is the screen you're going to be capturing. Make sure that the size of the screen fits within the black area that I showed you a while ago. To do that, we're going to click here in the middle of this space, click, right click, transform, and choose the option stretch to screen. In this way, your screen is going to be adjusted to your main window. What is our next step? My recommendation is to go first to the option File, select Settings, and change some parameters. We're going to go to the audio option and we're going to make sure that we have this as default. For example, desktop audio default, and the microphone has to be also default. If you don't select these options, you're going to have trouble recording your videos. Once this is all done, just click accept, and the next step is to start recording using OBS. We're going to have an example using OBS to record our screen. Once we have everything set, click in Start Recording. When you click here, all that you see in your main screen is going to be recorded here. So let's do an example here. Let's suppose that I want to make a video tutorial on how to use, let's say, Genially. I'm going to use my own account. I'm going to go to this option, and finally I'll be inside Genially. And so the next step is to start explaining how we use something. This is my first tutorial on how to use Genially. So I click here, I go to the panel, and then I'll get something like this. Well, if you want to create something in Genially, go to the Create button, select presentation, click in one of the free templates. All the ones that don't have this badge, this yellow badge, all of the others are free, but the ones with the badge are only used with a license, with a pay license. So make sure you use a free of charge template. Let's suppose that we want to use this one, health. Here, what I'm going to do is to use this template, but I can select which of the slides I'm going to use. So I select this one because it's like the cover, and then I can select other slides. I want to use this one, and I also want to use this one, and so I just click add, and generally will start um, creating my presentation. So here we click on got it, got it, and then let's suppose my presentation is going to be how to use OBS. Then here, um, using OBS for English teachers. And here you can change also this. My next slide is going to be this one, and obviously you can still modify anything. You can delete this, and let's suppose you say, oh Rolando, I don't know where I can add extra text. You can go to this tab, you select the text you're going to use, you can move it, resize it, modify it, and whatever you want to do using these tools. You can also add images. You can just, for example, use the free images that Genially has for you. You can search for images, and to go and search for images, you can go to Unsplash. Unsplash offers you free images. You don't have to pay for them. Let's suppose you want to say classroom, click inside, and then you're going to get free images of classrooms. For example, I want to use this one, and my classroom is already here. So this is simple. You want to add extra resources, you can go to resources. Probably you want to add some shapes. So you click in the shapes you want. You can change the color. This is the new color. Probably you want to add some icons. You can go and use icons. This is going to be my icon of a pencil. I can also change the color. I want to use a purple one. You can add extra resources, any resources that are free for you. Remember, these are free resources, but some of them are very limited. So if you want to use more than these resources, you will have to pay a license. This is a tutorial on how to use OBS to start doing your screencasting. When you finally finish recording your tutorial, when you finally finish recording your video lesson, what you have to do is to click in stop. You click stop, and your recordings will be saved here. Recording saved in users Rolando video. So you will have to go to your corresponding folder, videos, and you can get all your videos from this folder.